beautiful stadium and one of the most intimidating environments in all of college football, mostly because the Utah Utes are always a handful. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense will get first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15th. So West Virginia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dumps it off in the flats. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Punt team able to smack him to the ground. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Byrne. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Price. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. A run for the quarterback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's running free down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, West Virginia. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And what in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Utes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That's caught. It's Vaughn. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Yeah, and I love that the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curve.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clemens. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires complete. Inside the 40. Turning it on! He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's Byrne. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Looking deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a man, it's Van Buren. Quick completion on the out. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he hauls it in and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. It's Price.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback on the keeper. That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Trailing by 3, breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Byrne. Got his man downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Toss to the left. Look out, he's got room. Got the first down. Looking for more. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab on the left. Good, solid tackle.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Foul follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Utes want to move quickly. To the air, it's Byrne. Got the quick pass.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Oh, he's got some space.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Utes are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Quick strike complete. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good, right down the boulevard. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kick. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Finds his tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And they're not on the same page there. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarter.
He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Utes line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll run it again. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. To the air, it's Burns. Setting up the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Price. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Gives it on the option. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
He decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see. Turning it on! He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Utes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
West Virginia, 31, Utah.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
back to the ground with the running back.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Second down.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Power football with the run. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Utes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive in this offense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw. It's Byrne. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were...
Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Utes look to keep this drive humming.
For the offense.
To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush.
Breaks into the open. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, set him up 4th.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Looking to pass. It's Byrne. Unloads to the wideout. Downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quickly complete. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Wants to throw. It's Byrne. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Shoots his way for more. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. With the catch, it's Price. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the right. Turning it on. Touchdown Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the Morbid trip to the house. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold it and finds his man on the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after.